So a few months ago, I started this 5 days community challenge inside our hub. And inside, I shared the resources that you need to start your online community. I also talked about the resources and the tools and the mindset that you need to launch a community based online business. So in this video, I'm gonna share this complete challenge with you completely for free. Go through it. It's a long half an hour program, but it will be totally worth it. It is going to be slow paced and it is not some dopamine hitting content with a lot of jump cuts and stuff. It's real information. So I hope you are going to enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions, any doubts. I'll talk to you there. Welcome to 5 days community challenge. My name is Himanshu and I am really excited to welcome you for this challenge. Let me tell you this. This is going to be the future of business and you are at the right place at the right time. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you see, a lot of people right now are preaching online courses, but in reality, all these tools and information is going to be irrelevant if you do not have a community around it. There is a massive change that is happening right now in the industry. If you are a coach or creator, that means you are in information business. You offer value in terms of your advice or your information, and in exchange of it, you make money. But things are changing. People are no more interested to pay money for the information because we are living in the world of mass content. And this is exactly why the future of business is in communities. But I believe if you are going through this challenge, you already understand it. Thank you so much for being here. I truly mean it because there are a lot of things people are sharing out there on the internet, but you made a decision to be here going through this challenge, and I truly value this. Now in this video, let me explain to you what this challenge is about and what we are really looking at. So there are 5 core videos that you are going to watch in this challenge, and at the end of each module there is an action step, and that is to make sure that everything that you are learning in the program, you are implementing it. And it is super important. I cannot emphasize on that enough. Because if you will go through the program and you will not take action, you are not going to get the results. And my intention here is not to just provide some information, but to make sure that you get the results that you desire. And for that, you need to take action. My team and I are here to help you at any stage. Whenever you get stuck, use the community area, ask questions, DM, make sure to feel safe, ask doubts. Do not worry that if your question is stupid or if it is too naive, there is no such thing. I want you to take action and I want you to get the doubts. Now, first thing first, have you decided your niche? Have you decided that which topic you are going to build a community on? If not, then I have additionally provided a dedicated entire module on how to pick a niche and what you need to take care of when you are doing it. But if you have already decided it, now you are good to go. Okay, and if you have not, then make sure to watch the entire training, go through it, take notes and decide on it. It is very important. Now, second thing is, let me tell you what we are trying to do here. Okay, so you see, a lot of people, when they think about launching a community, they think about just creating a Telegram group or WhatsApp group. But honestly, that is not community. That's a chat group. And community is also not your audience. It's not your YouTube subscribers or Instagram followers, because they are your audiences. They are also audience of a lot of other creators like you. So this is the clear difference of community. When I say community, I mean people who are loyal to you, your brand, and most importantly, you share the common values. You and your community are working towards something bigger, some bigger cause, and they are part of a collective movement. And another important part of this game is to understand that how will you monetize this movement. Now, the purpose of building a community is not to monetize it. Let me be very clear. It's not to make money out of it, but it is to bring people who have a common vision together and working towards a bigger goal. There are additional modules that I have created to explain all these important concepts, these foundations, but this is not part of the core training here. Okay, I want you to understand one important thing. Even if the goal of community is not to make money, you need to have a system for monetizing it, because money is like the fuel of business. You want to do all these amazing things by yourself or with your community, but if you do not have a way to create this economy inside, it is very hard to do the things that you want to do. I'm not a fan of people who are super socialist and who are going to say that, well, you just do it for the sake of doing it. You can only do it when you have a very strong value system. You really believe in the idea that you are working on, and at the same time, you understand that there has to be a way of monetizing it for yourself and for other people who are a part of this cause. And at this moment, I want to explain to you this concept of 1,000 true fans. A lot of people think that you need to have these million followers on social media if you want to live a very happy life. But let me give you this simple concept. And this idea is from Kevin Kelly, one of an American author. And I really like this idea. It says, if you really want to have a successful life as a creator or as a coach, you do not need million followers. You need 1,000 true fans. And if there are 1,000 people who can pay you $100 per year, now listen to me, 1,000 people who can pay $100 per year, you will be making $100,000 per year, which is a very good income to live a very successful life. The most important asset in business is not money or not your software or not your course, but the people who are becoming the part of your community. So this is the goal right here. We are looking for 1,000 true fans, and it is going to start with 100 people who will be joining your community. So in the next modules, I'm going to explain to you the game plan. We will create the strategy, and then we will scale it to first 100 members in your community. And I'm super excited for this and very excited for the things that are coming up for you. Right now, I want you to do one important thing. I want you to go to community chat and introduce yourself to community. Share what you are working on, who you are, where are you from, and try to provide some value in the community. Provide some insight that you get from this particular module, okay? When you provide value, you inspire other people to take action, and at the same time, you do not come as someone who is just trying to self-promote, but someone who is trying to offer something for other people. This is a very good opportunity for you. I want you to go to community chat, introduce yourself, offer some value, and I will see you in the next module. So in this module, we are going to work on some foundations before we get into start promoting and get our first 100 members. So if you are brand new to building communities and you do not have any audience right now, I would highly recommend you to start with launching a free community. And I'll tell you why. So you do not need to take pressure right now that, well, people will pay me money or not. And the second thing is, after 100 members, if you will turn that community into a premium one, then you will not start from 0, you will start from 100. And in this process, you will learn how you will engage people, you will also understand how you grow a community, and you will work on those things that might be very important, these foundations that are absolutely critical when you want to monetize a community. So this is the reason why I say that start building for free. If you already have an audience, let's say you have some 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 100,000 people who are following you on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, then it is a good idea to start right away from a premium community. You can make a decision based on what is your state. All right. And second thing is, I want you to complete your community launch checklist. Now, this is a simple worksheet I want you to use and start inviting people. Most of the time, we do not work on the foundations, and then we struggle after a while and we do not understand why things are not working. I do not want you to make this mistake. Complete this checklist. Start by writing your tribe name and then target audience, then 3 community values, okay? And I have also shared the link of Core Human Values from James Clear. He is author of this book called Atomic Habits, amazing book. And he talks about these core human values that we have. We start attracting people who are just like us. That's why people say your vibe attracts your tribe. So these vibes are created based on your values, things that you care about. This is what creates vibe. So I would suggest you to pay attention to these core values, which values that you share and which values you want your community to share. And then you will decide on your niche, your community rules, absolutely important. Because if you do not create the rules, then people will create their own rules. And a lot of times it brings chaos, okay? So have some rules. For example, one of the rules would be share value. Okay, so do not allow posts that are very low in quality. Simply delete them. Second value can be no self-promotion. Very simple thing. But this will ensure that people are not coming salesy and not exploiting this platform. And then you will work on your membership structure. So if you are launching a free community, right now it is free. And then you will work on your welcome experience. So I want you to create a welcome email template and welcome post. And I would suggest you to create a video for that, where you are welcoming people and then sharing your code of honor. Then you are talking about the values that you share and what you are expecting, where you are going with this movement. So it's a very important checklist, and make sure you finish it as you are launching your community. Second thing is, I want you to have some special member reward. Why they should engage, okay? So it can be simple incentive like points, or it can be highlights like member of the week or contributor of the week. And this will really inspire people to offer more value. Then create a welcome video where you will be explaining your code of honor, your values, and have a link here, okay? So this is the entire welcome experience. Then member only value, what people will get inside. So what are the ideas for exclusive content, and is there a merchandise that's completely optional? Or what are the events? Is there a monthly meetup, or is there a weekly webinar that is exclusively available for your community members? This checklist is to do this brainstorming along the way. Then marketing and launch. Okay, what is the acquisition channel for your community? Is that Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, Twitter? Then giveaway ideas. So one of the ways of growing your community is giveaways. You can offer something for free for referring people to your community. So you can have some ideas on what you can offer for free if they will refer more people to your community. Okay, so you can work on these giveaway ideas. And then founding member reward. What people who are initially joining, like 100 people, what they are getting. Okay, so have some ideas. I do not want you to use all of these ideas all together, but start with one and stick to it. By the end of this entire training, you will have plenty of ideas to grow your community. Some of these ideas are groundbreaking, really brilliant strategies that I learned from my years of experience of working with different companies, startups, and other coaches and creators. So you will have this whole bucket of ideas. So don't get overwhelmed. Use whichever are aligned with you. And then optionally, you can create a contributor program when people will engage, what they are going to get, and something like that. Okay. Then the monetization plan. Even if you are creating a free community, I want you to have this monetization plan in place. Is there a core product or service that you are planning to offer? Is that a one-to-one session, or it is going to be a group coaching call, or there is a course that people will buy? Okay. So have a core product or service, or maybe you are launching an agency, then a secondary product or service. And this is optional. And in the beginning, you might even not have it. That is completely okay. All right. So you can have this secondary product or service that you can offer. For example, if there is a one-to-one session that you are offering as primary offering, then you can also have a group coaching call for some people or on some specific subject. So that is going to be secondary product. Then relevant affiliate programs. I call it multiple sources of income. So what are other products that you can promote to your community that align with your vision, that align with the goal of the community? If you are building a community around yoga, then you might be offering your one-to-one yoga coaching. But at the same time, people might be interested in some journal, or they might be interested in buying some meditation program. So you can collaborate with other people who are offering those programs that you are not directly offering and become an affiliate partner. So whenever people buy the other program, you make a commission. But remember, that has to be aligned with the values of your community. If someone is just promoting programs for the sake of making money, then this is already unsuccessful. This is not the reason you are creating community. The goal is to take people together to a bigger purpose. That might be to create a better life for them. That might be to improve their health, or to create more wealth, or to build a better relationship, or to find a partner, or something that touches them at a deeper level, right? This is what we are trying to do here. Even if you are creating a community that is very material, for example, creating a landing page, still at the core, you are helping people grow their business. So I want you to go through this checklist and complete it. And then here is the second important thing that I want you to do. I want you to start your school free trial. That is a 14 days trial. I want you to go to withhimanshu.com/school. And when you will go to this link, you will reach this sign up page. Okay. And then you can start your 14 days trial. So this is my referral link. Whenever you use my referral link, I get paid. So this is one of the affiliate programs that I promote because I personally use it. I do not promote the programs that I do not like or I do not use. If you are seeing this referred by Himanshu Bish, then you can go ahead, create the group name, and then put your card number and start your free trial. So you will have 14 days. You do not need to pay anything. And before your free trial will end, you will already have 100 people and you will already be kickstarting your entire community building. And then in the next module, we are going to get deeper into marketing of it. Complete your checklist and start your school free trial. Okay. So I have put the link below this module. Go through it, launch your community, and I will see you tomorrow. Amazing. Welcome to this module. So I wanted to talk about a lot of tactics and strategies, but before that, this module is one of the most important modules. I can't emphasize on that enough. When I started my business, I had no clue that where should I begin. I was going through all these programs and I was spending a lot of money on trying to learn all these things from YouTube and from wherever I could. But I was struggling. I was struggling really bad because I didn't have any direction. And that was the point where I found a mentor. It was completely accidental. But when I joined him, when I started following him, and I became part of his tribe, I saw myself growing much, much faster. And time by time, this is what I have seen. Whenever you want to learn something, whenever you want to grow, fastest way to do that is by being a part of community where your desired state, your goal is a normal state. If you want to learn dancing, be a part of dancing community where people are already good and you will see that in no time you are doing amazing. So let me ask you this question in this module. What is your intention of creating a community? What is your desire? I love being around people who are growth minded, who are supporting each other and who are working towards a cause, something beyond them, something bigger than them. And this is the reason why I started on this mission. Let me ask you this question. What is your intention? Why you are creating a community? I want you to take some moments and think about this. What is the reason you are starting a community? Take some time and I want you to write this. Simply write this. And you will be amazed to see that how much clarity that it will give you. So you can pause this video right now and really write down the intention why you are creating a community. And second thing I want you to do is have a goal. How many community members you want to see by the end of this year? And how much money do you want to make? Let's have a number behind it. Is that $10,000 a month? Is that $100,000 a month? What is that number you want to have that you want to achieve for yourself? Because a lot of times we forget about what we want. So I want you to have this number, and when you are writing this, make sure to do that in per month basis. So not like I want to make $100,000 this year, not like that, but I want to make $10,000 per month because we are looking at a predictable recurring source of income when we are building a community, right? So have this dollar sign, have this per month that is a recurring way of defining your goal, and write these two things down, goal and intention. Okay. And when you are doing it, there is one important thing that I want to mention. Do not just think about yourself. Think about how you can truly show up and solve someone's problem. If you are working in the industry of health, think about what is that one thing that people can get when they become part of your community. What is that bigger vision that they join when they join your tribe. Okay, so really spend some time, and it is okay to spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and even 1 hour thinking and contemplating on these ideas. What is the intention and what are your goals? This is why you are here. And I believe if we are talking right now, then we have something common. We share similar values. I truly believe in the idea of freedom. I truly believe that if you want to live a life that you desire, you need to have a recurring, predictable source of income. I believe in the idea of financial freedom, emotional freedom, and spiritual freedom. And if you are a part of this community, I believe that you also share these values. Your community is going to be the reflection of your values. So do this right now. I know this module is a little bit different from others, but this is very important. Okay, so do this and I will see you in the next one. Hi, welcome to this module. So let me cover some basics before we get into community building. So first thing is which platform we are going to use. A lot of people think about Telegram, WhatsApp when they launch their community, but they are not really community platforms. They are chat groups. Okay. And also Instagram is not your community platform. This is where you are building your audience. You do not know much about your people, and also they are following a lot of other creators than you. So they are not your community. After testing tens of community platforms, I stick to this one. Okay, and it's very special. We also use this platform. It's called Skool. There is a link that I have provided below this video where you can start your 14 days trial. And let me explain to you why we are even using this platform, okay, and why not any other one. So Skool is a very innovative, very simple platform. So if you will go to this link with himanshu.com/skool, you will reach this sign up page, okay? And you can see this is referred by me because this is my referral link. There is no platform for community building that comes closer to this. So you can start your 14 days free trial with this link, and you can add your group name, put your payment detail, and then you can immediately start your community. Okay. Now here's the thing. There are millions of people who are using Skool to find the tribe they want to be part of. And it's very simple. There is a community section here where people can discuss, and then there is a classroom where you can provide your courses, and then there is a calendar option where if you have any community only events, you can host them and your community will get notified. Your Zoom or Google Meet can be integrated with that. Now there are members that you can see are part of the community, and then in the end, this is leaderboard. This is my favorite part. So every time when people engage in your community, you will have option to reward them points. So they start with level 1 where they are at 0 points, and more they engage or more people comment or someone likes their comment or their post, they will earn some points. Okay. And you can configure that what they are going to get at which level. At level 1, they can unlock some course, or at level 2, they can unlock some special benefit. Let's say another specific course or another training with you, or maybe one-to-one session with you. And you can make sure that people are rewarded for their engagement in the community. So it's a very powerful feature which will ensure that your community is getting engaged and you are building this beautiful, vibrant tribe around your passion. This is the reason why I love Skool. And you can create premium communities, you can create free communities, and you can change anytime. And lastly, you do not need to pay developers for creating a custom community platform for you. You can create your online membership just with Skool without learning how to code or paying someone for coding for you. Okay, people can download the app on their iPhones, on Android, or they can use it on their browsers. And there are thousands of creators who are changing their lives and other people's lives by hosting their community on Skool. So I would suggest you to use the link that I have shared below this module and create your community, start your free trial. And if you do not like it, you can always cancel before 14 days. So start it and get the wheel rolling. Because otherwise you will end up being in this inaction and you will never get the results. There is no point of going further if you are not willing to take action. It's very important, okay? And I believe if you are going through this training, you are willing to take action. So start your free trial, and if you want, you can use the link below this module. And make sure whenever you are signing up, you can see you were referred by Himanshu Bisht. So you can ensure that you are using my referral link. It's completely optional. You do not need to pay anything extra for using my referral link. You are going to pay the same price, but it will definitely encourage me to help you more and more. So do this right now. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the community. I'll see you in the next module. Amazing. I hope by now you have your community ready and you are waiting for the next steps. And I also believe that you have worked on your community launch checklist. So you have a lot of clarity about the values and what you are going to offer in the community. And you have this mental model which is going to provide you this direction and clarity as you will be working on your goals. And in this module, we are going to go straight to marketing, and I'll explain to you one of the most powerful marketing strategy. Very simple, but very powerful. And at the end, you have some very interesting exercise to do. So make sure to watch till the end and also take action. Okay, so let's go to screen and understand the go-to-market strategy. So this, let's say, is the community, right? Now, to bring people to this community, we want to have some acquisition channels, right? So let's say one of the channel is YouTube, organic, then there is another one, Instagram, organic, or it can also be word of mouth, right? And, or it can be ads, and we want to bring people to this community. And to do that, we want to use some kind of gateway. Okay, we do not want to bring anyone and everyone inside the community because that is not the goal. When we invite people to community, it's not just random people who are following you on social media. We want to filter them out so we can make sure that people who are joining are aligned with our values, and also they are a little bit serious. Because what is the point of getting million followers when they are not aligned with you, when they do not believe in you, and also they are not interested in paying you money? And it might sound funny, but a lot of people do that. They do not have any filtration. So this is the first thing that we want to do. We want to create a gateway. And there are a few ways of creating a gateway. So let me explain to you this. Okay, so first thing we want to start with is creating a video plus text page. Okay. So this is where we want to have a video, and then below the video there will be about section where you are explaining what they are going to get if they will join, and then there is this information. Okay, and then if they are interested, some of them will decide to join, and this is where if there is a membership, then you can charge money. If it is free, then you can ask questions. Okay, do not invite people without asking questions. If they cannot answer simple questions, don't expect them to engage in the community. Don't expect that they will be interested to offer value to other people. And best would be to charge some money, but that will happen later on, right? But I assume if you are starting a free community, then this is going to be the case. And that is it. This is pretty simple. There is a video that explained to them what this community is about, what they are going to get. And the best way to do it is by showing people what they are getting. Have a screen record of what people are getting when they will join. Show them what kind of value they are going to get if they will be the part of it. And then offer this call to action. This is as simple as that. Okay. So this is pretty much the strategy. And when you are using Skool, this is going to be your about page. Okay. This is the first page. I want you to work on your video and your about section. And you can use the template that I have shared below this module. So there are all the tools and resources for you. I do not want any excuse for not being successful in this challenge. Okay. The only way you can fail this is by quitting. Got it? So complete this about section and then work on your pricing structure. And last thing that I want you to do is, if you are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere, this is the time to start inviting people. So post the link of your community on Instagram, on YouTube, and change your bio link wherever you are available. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. the most important part at this moment is to have fun. If it is not fun, it is not going to be a community. So ensure that you are having fun, and for having the fun, you need to have friends. Those first 10 people who are going to join in, okay? So they are going to be from your close circle. Announce on your social media that you are launching this community and put the link so people can join in. And this is where the game begins, okay? So complete about section and invite people to join in. And in the next module, we are going to discover one of the most powerful strategy for finding members for your community. I want you to start right away, okay? So get your first 5-10 members and let's begin. Do this right now and I'll see you in the next module. Awesome. So I hope you have finished your About Us page, you have your community ready, and I believe you have a few members who have already joined your community or waiting to join. You have nothing to lose in this. At the worst, you will have an experiment that gave you the insights, that gave you the learnings that you needed for your business, and at the best, you will have a business that will give you the freedom and that will help you create a lifestyle that you want. And in this module, let me give you this strategy that is called Dream 100. And this I learned in this book called The Ultimate Sales Machine. This is one of the most influential books on the topic of sales. And the strategy is very simple. So if you want to find your dream customers, okay, I want you to start by thinking about who they are following. So when you want to find out your ideal community members, you do not want to focus on them, but on people who they are following. So if I want to target people who are interested in yoga, then I would not focus on them, but I would focus on influencers who are talking about yoga and who these people also follow. So this is the basic premise of the strategy. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a list of these 100 people and their YouTube channel link or their Instagram link or some way where they are creating their content. Okay. So 100 people, it is not going to be easy, but this will change your life. Okay. So this is the first part of the strategy, to make a list of 100 people your target customers are following. They might be on YouTube, on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. Make sure to have a list, use the Excel sheet, use Google Sheets and do this first. Okay. And second step of this game is to turn their audience into your members. And the way to do that is by two ways. One, you can run ads on their accounts. For example, if you have a list of YouTube channels that people follow, then you can run ads on their videos. If you have Instagram accounts that are very popular, for example, if my audience follows Tony Robbins, then I can run ads on Tony Robbins YouTube channel or around Tony Robbins Facebook post. This is first way where you can buy the traffic. Or another strategy is to reach out to them and ask them to collaborate with you. Now, if you do not have an audience, then they might not agree to collaborate with you at this point. But if you already have some audience, then simply reach out to them and invite them to host a podcast. This is where you will bring collaboration. There are two ways. One, you can buy traffic, and second is you can earn traffic. You can collaborate. Sometimes people might ask for money to promote your post on their Instagram accounts or promote your community on their YouTube channel. If you see this is a good option, then go ahead with that. So if you have money, you can use money. If you have time, you can use time. This is all in your arsenal. At this point, the game has already begun. You have your community, and now this is the time to bring people in. And this is how we are going to hit our first 100 members. You will be amazed to see that how much difference it makes to simply ask people. Do not worry that they will reject you. That is completely okay. Some people will do. Or do not be scared of reaching out and asking for help. I'll tell you something very important. A lot of people I see, they fail because they are too shy or too arrogant to ask for help. You will be amazed to see that how many people are willing to help you if you ask for help. Okay, do that, take the action, and if you have any doubts around this, ask in the community, and I'll see you in the next module. So question for you, how many community members do you have? Have you hit your 100 members or not? Because this module is going to get this extra push. If you are still struggling where to go, what to do, if you have not hit your goal, then let me give you this one final strategy that will guarantee that you will hit your first 100 members. And this is optional. If you do not want to use it, that's completely okay. You have all the tools in your arsenal to create a community that you want to create. And I understand that sometimes it might be challenging, but I believe if you are going through this challenge, and especially if you are watching this last module, then you are an action taker. Okay. And this is why I kept this module for the last. So here's the strategy. And I have used this in multiple businesses, my own and also for other people's businesses. Very simple strategy, but it works like magic. So what I want you to do is I want you to find out 5 groups that are closely related to your topic. Okay. So for example, if your topic is stock market, a similar kind of group that you can find out is about crypto or about investment or about wealth or about savings. Okay, so something like that. And if you are wondering where you will find them, first and the best place is school communities. Okay, go to discover communities and find out which communities are relevant for your topic. And second place is Facebook groups. There are thousands of people who are creating these groups and they are engaging people inside those groups. And I want you to write those down. Okay, have a Google sheet and write what is the group name, what is the topic, and what is the link. Okay. Another place where you can find them is reddit.com or quora.com. These are the places where millions of people hang out and discover similar topics. So if you will go to quora.com or reddit.com, there are subreddits or there are groups where people are engaging with each other about similar topics. So I want you to find out 5 to 10 groups like these and have a list of it. Now the second step of this game is to provide value in these groups. Now very important, some simple rules. You cannot self-promote. So you cannot directly say that join my community. They will ban you, okay? Because you are stealing members from their communities. Think about how can you be the most valuable member of these communities. Really dig down, go through some of the posts that people are making there and try to be the most valuable person in that group. And third thing is have an open loop. So open loop is a concept of creating curiosity. So I am saying that do not self-promote, but that does not mean that we just want to throw everything and not expect anything. This is not the intention. What we want to do here is we want to create a very valuable post, but we want to have some open loop, something that people will be curious about and they will ask questions about that. And when they will do that, maybe they will message you or they will ask in the comments, and this is where you can talk about your group. Okay, so this is the trick right here. You will create a very valuable post and you will have some open loop. And when people will get curious about it, you will invite them to your community. Again, not in a salesy way, but in a helpful manner. So let them come to you, not that you trying to promote something. This is not the intention, right? And I have used this again and again. So use this strategy. And if you have any doubts, ask in the community. The only way you can fail in this challenge is by not taking action. So take action, be valuable to other members in the community and see yourself growing from 0 to 100 to 1,000 people. Again, let me remind you this. If you want to build a successful business online, you are looking for 1,000 true fans, 1,000 people who are willing to listen to you, 1,000 people who are willing to pay you $100, just $100 for a year, who align with your values. This is what you are looking for. So congratulations for reaching this far. Congratulations for not quitting. And congratulations for taking action. I hope you got a lot of value from this challenge and use this community as the safe space to experiment, to provide value and grow as a creator. If you have any doubts, if you have any questions, ask in the community. We are creating more and more programs that will help you create a better business, to help you improve personally and professionally. I hope you will enjoy them too, and I'll see you in another program.